things NASA just detected that shouldn't exist according to physics. Now here's the thing, NASA is full of shit though, they be lying and shit though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let's get right into it. Number 10. The Impossible Galaxy.
Not really, because it's like where I'm from, there's infinite galaxies and parallel universes and realms and dimensions though. There's monsters, there's shapeshifters, there's bitches that literally have 3 heads and also split like their legs to the side and all that. They can bend like there's motherfuckers that basically like have 8 fingers on each hand and also have arms and legs that are abnormally thicker and longer than they should be. So there's also those with like an anglerfish blob that's sticking out of their heads and all that stuff on 3. There's also motherfuckers that even grew up with 3 nutsacks, with 3 balls. Like there's 2 bags in a dick. This motherfucker has 3. And then there's also another motherfucker that has the reptilian as the reptile bloodline, where like when it comes to the covers of like this right here, this here, whatever the fuck that shit is, the goggles or this cover up right here. There's a human motherfucker that actually has one, like this, a third lid. Somebody actually has one.
James Webb Space Telescope was imaging the early universe when it found something that made scientists do a double take, a massive, fully formed galaxy, sitting where only infant galaxies should exist. It existed when the universe was just 700 million years old, a cosmic infant. Galaxies need billions of years to form through a slow, messy process of gas clumping and
My question is, how the fuck do they know if it lasts that long? How?
star birth. They do not
Oh yeah, they don't know. It's because when it comes to science, they can only do so much to understand shit.
just appear overnight. This is like finding a fully grown adult sitting in a hospital nursery, wearing a suit and reading a newspaper. Scientists called it the Impossible Galaxy. Its official name is ZFUDS 7329. Its stars are old, cool, and red, not the young, hot blue stars expected in a baby galaxy. They had already lived long lives. This means the stars started forming even before the galaxy looks like it should exist. It's like finding a grandfather inside a baby. Our leading model of galaxy formation, Lambda CDM, has no explanation. It cannot account for something so massive forming so fast. It's as if the early universe was running on fast forward, and nobody told physics. Number 9. The axis of evil. A fundamental rule of physics, the cosmological principle, states that
Wait, what?
every direction, no special directions, no special locations. When NASA looked evil, the same in every direction, no special directions, no special locations. When NASA's WMAP satellite mapped the early universe's temperature, scientists expected random hot and cold spots like TV static. Instead, they found a giant, unmistakable line running through the map of the entire observable universe.
Yep, okay, I know what they're talking about. Like, I know this thing right here, this beam, this laser, yeah, I get it.
Scientists called it the axis of evil. This axis isn't random. It aligns almost perfectly with the plane of our solar system. Our solar system is cosmically tiny. If the universe were the size of Earth, our solar system would be smaller than an atom. The odds of this giant cosmic line accidentally pointing
Here's the thing, that thing does exist, but it doesn't exist here. It exists, but not here.
straight at us are basically zero. It's like dropping a single grain of sand into the Pacific Ocean, and then finding out the entire ocean's current is mysteriously flowing directly toward that one grain. If the universe has a special direction pointing at us, our location is special, which shatters the cosmological principle. Scientists tried to explain it away. They built a better satellite, Planck, and remapped the universe. The axis was still there. The most unsettling theory is that our entire model of the cosmos has been built on a wrong assumption, and the crack in that foundation points directly at us. Number 8. The
Of course. Because you then start asking the question of like, how much information, how many people need to tell you this, that, what's three? Like when it comes to the music industry, how many people is rigged as fuck. How many?
The Anita anomaly. A NASA balloon over Antarctica, Anita, was
And when it comes to a bunch of motherfuckers that are just stupid though, there's motherfuckers that are genuinely stupid, and there's a lot of them. Like a huge alarming number of them. And there's those that are not but wants to be.
designed to detect high-energy particles coming down from space. That's the only direction they should come from. But Anita detected particles shooting up out of the ice, not down, up, like someone underneath Antarctica was firing them at the sky. These were high-energy tau neutrinos, which...
And then basically, with me, I realized long ago that basically it's going to take way more than one conversation to basically unboggle all the bullshit that its head is filled with.
Shouldn't be able to travel through the entire Earth. The Earth is far too dense. It should have absorbed them. It's like trying to fire a bullet through a mountain the size of a planet. But it came out the other side, like the Earth wasn't even there. Scientists checked the equipment and data repeatedly. Everything was normal. One explanation that fits the math is a parallel universe where time runs backward. In that universe, these particles would be traveling normally. But from our perspective, they'd appear to be doing the impossible, moving the wrong way, from the wrong direction, breaking rules that don't apply to them because they're not from here. Scientists are still desperately looking for a boring explanation, but they haven't found one yet. Number 7. The M drive.
Oh no. That's the case in some cases. But oh no, for sure, is that they know, but they're not gonna tell you though. It's one of those things of like, the higher ups has the cure for cancer, but it's more profitable when you basically give them pills and supplements to suppress that sickness so they can keep making money, keep making cash off of your sickness. And they know that basically fixing patients, you losing clients.
NASA tested an engine that seems to violate the laws of physics, and it appeared to work. Every rocket works by throwing mass out the back to move forward. This is Newton's law of conservation of momentum, and it's never been broken. The M drive has no exhaust. It's a sealed metal cone that bounces microwaves internally. Yet, according to tests, it produces thrust. That's like sitting in a car, pushing on your own dashboard, and having the car move forward. Physics says that's impossible. Not difficult. Impossible. Yet NASA's EagleWorks lab measured a small but real thrust, barely enough to move a paperclip, but it was there, and unexplained. Some physicists have suggested it's pushing against the quantum vacuum, the sea of invisible energy that fills empty space, essentially rowing through reality itself. The results are controversial. Some labs replicate the thrust, others don't. The scientific community is basically in a staring contest with this thing. The M drive exists in a limbo, too real to ignore, too impossible to accept. Physics says it can't work. The tests say it does. One of them is wrong. Number 6. A neutron star too...
I remember this. I remember this. Not exactly not this exact thing, but the beam of it. Like the shine of it. I remember this.
Massive to exist. Imagine a 15-ton truck crossing a bridge with a 10-ton limit. The bridge should collapse, but it doesn't. That's what's happening with a specific neutron star. Neutron stars are city-sized objects weighing more than our sun. A single teaspoon would weigh 1 billion tons, but physics has a hard mass limit for them, the Tolman-Oppenheimer-Volkoff limit. Beyond it, gravity should be so overwhelming that the star must collapse into a black hole. That's the rule. NASA found a neutron star sitting comfortably above that limit. It hasn't collapsed. It's just sitting there, being too massive, and not caring, all while spinning hundreds of times per second. This matters. Either our understanding of the limit is wrong, or some new, unknown physics is happening inside that star, a new force holding it up against collapse. This limit wasn't a guess. It was calculated from our best understanding.
Here's the thing with me personally, right? I actually don't mind being friends with aliens and being too tall, having their heads too big, looking like dicks for heads. Some shits even look like nutsacks. That was 3. Extraterrestrials, all that stuff was 3. Even though like you and I, we're basically, especially me, was connected to the supernatural though, like linked to it. Yeah. The hybrids, the shapeshifters, the water demons, the wind slayers,
of matter under extreme pressure. If that calculation is wrong, other physics built upon it might be wrong too, like a crack in a building's foundation. Number 5. The unexpected X-ray signal. While scanning distant galaxies, NASA telescopes detected a mysterious spike of X-rays. It didn't come from any known source like a star or black hole. Scientists checked every known particle and process. Nothing matched. This leaves an unsettling possibility. We might be watching dark matter die. We've never seen dark matter, but we know its gravity holds galaxies together. It makes up 27% of the universe. One theorized type of dark matter, the sterile neutrino, can decay. When it does, it should release X-rays at the exact energy level NASA detected. If dark matter, the cosmic glue holding galaxies together, is decaying, then everything changes. It means every galaxy, including our own, is on a timer. What makes this hard to ignore is that the signal appears in multiple galaxies, the same X-ray spike, at the same energy, over and over. That's not a glitch.
And it makes sense because why the fuck did we grow up basically being told that the world isn't going to end? Why?
It's a pattern, and a pattern nobody can explain is either the most exciting thing in the world or the most terrifying. Number 4. The impossible gravitational wave. In 2019, the LIGO experiment detected a collision. GW.
Here's the thing. There's even a galaxy where basically it's just nothing but weed. Different kinds of flavors. There's weed trees. There's THC waters. There's even like cloud9s for clouds. Some of them shaped as bitches. Some of them shaped as what is it? Even some are shaped as trees. There's even numbers as well. There was even one that was even shaped as a constellation. And I wouldn't say now I haven't seen animals yet, but I'm sure that it exists somewhere. If not in that one, then it exists in another reality. It does.
190814. One object was a 23 solar mass black hole. The other, at
Wait, there's also another one similar to it though, but that one is full of psychedelics and yeah. But those ones are unedible.
2.6 solar masses, is the problem. When massive stars die, they become either neutron stars, up to 2.5 solar masses, or black holes, starting around 5 solar masses. The space between is called the mass gap, where nothing should exist. And yet, this 2.6 solar mass object sits right in that forbidden zone. It could be the heaviest neutron star ever found, or the lightest black hole. Either answer breaks physics. A neutron star that heavy defies our equations for matter. A black hole that light defies our equations for stellar collapse. Either way, our textbooks are wrong. The universe just handed us a creature we've never seen before, and we don't even know what kingdom to put it in. Number 3. The cosmic ray that broke the energy limit. In 1991, a single subatomic particle hit Earth's atmosphere.
There's so much shit going on, I'm not gonna remember this.
With the kinetic energy of a 100-mile-per-hour baseball. Scientists called it the oh my god particle. Physics has a
Motherfuckers just give anything, just be naming anything, right?
speed limit
They just say anything.
for cosmic rays, the GZK limit. As particles travel through space, they lose energy colliding with light from the Big Bang. After about 160 million light years, they shouldn't exceed a certain energy ceiling. The oh my god particle was far above that ceiling. It should have been slowed down long before reaching us, but it arrived with impossible energy. To have that much energy, its source must be relatively close. But when astronomers looked, the direction it came from was empty space. In 2021, another particle, nicknamed Amaterasu, was detected. It too was above the GZK limit and also came from a giant cosmic void. So now we have a pattern. Impossible particles. From nowhere. Number 2. The galaxy with no dark matter. Dark matter is the invisible scaffold
Okay.
of the universe. Its gravity is thought to be a non-negotiable ingredient for holding galaxies together. So when astronomers found galaxy NGC 1052DF2, they were stunned. It has billions of stars, but essentially no dark matter. It's like finding a person walking around with no skeleton. It should have collapsed. It shouldn't exist. The stars inside move slowly, confirming the absence of dark matter's gravity. The galaxy is perfectly stable without the one ingredient we thought was essential. This discovery was so shocking, some scientists are
Yeah. there's actually galaxies and also super galaxies. Fuck, I forgot the name of the bigger ones. But those ones, they exist as protoplasmics and cytoplasmics as well.
Argued maybe dark matter doesn't exist at all, and our theory of gravity is wrong. The leading theory is that the galaxy was mugged by a larger neighbor, which stripped away its dark matter. This raises a weirder question. If a galaxy can survive without dark matter, what was it doing in the first place? We've since found more of these ghost galaxies, and even their opposite, galaxies made of almost nothing but dark matter. The universe is experimenting with its own recipes without telling us the rules. Number 1. The cosmic rumble. Space is silent, but radio waves travel through it. When
I haven't tapped into this one. I don't know this one.
radio telescopes pointed at the sky,
Nah, but at the same time, they're going to lie about this one too. I have to see for myself.
they detected a faint, constant hiss coming from everywhere at once. Some background noise is expected. Scientists calculated the total from all known radio sources in the universe. The problem? The actual noise is 6 times louder than all known sources combined. It's like being home alone with everything turned off, but hearing loud music. You check every room, and nothing is on. That's the situation with the universe. The signal isn't from one direction, it's from everywhere. It's as if the universe itself has a hum, an engine running underneath everything we see. Whatever is making that extra noise is completely invisible to us, and we have absolutely no idea what it is.
Yep, I'm out.